Hello and welcome back. This is the second part of our drive back to Iloilo. We just stopped here at this gas station for a little potty break and to remove our raincoats. So here we go again. This is still part of Pontevedra. The fire station is coming up here up to the right. So let's continue our trip downwards towards Iloilo City and Savannah Subdivision. So the skies look a little bit better now, a little bit blue in between the clouds. Unfortunately, that won't last for long. We will have more rain, a lot more rain on this trip down home. And as usual, when we are out here in the province, not much use of helmets of the bikers, which is a bad idea. We have seen in my videos how the roads and traffic can be insane sometimes. So a helmet is a good way to protect yourself. Someone is in a hurry today. Lot of water standing on the road here. Seems like we had heavy rains not too far ago. The rain can be very local here in the Philippines. Sometimes you can drive in a heavy rain and just 100 meters up the road is dry again. This car has definitely seen its best days. One can't help wondering how this car is even allowed to drive on the streets. I don't think it actually is allowed, but here in the Philippines, anything goes. These small signs on the side of the road here, on the right side, it might be one of the advertisement I've seen here before by some company that makes some kind of weed killer. They just spray some weed killer on the grass and weeds growing beside the street and puts down some signs saying this was killed by this kind of weed killer, please buy it. That is one way to do business. More people for the barangay election. On this Sunday we saw a lot of campaigning being done because the day after, on the Monday, it was election day. Here we have another campaign vehicle. A few videos back we talked about the old trucks they are used for sugarcane harvesting. Here we have some out on the roads today. You have a warning sign here for a blind curve coming up, but no warning sign for the lane ending. I mentioned the yellow buses, the Ceres liner, in every other video or so. That is the bus company that is everywhere here on Panay Island. That's the company to go to if you need to get yourself from one place to another and don't want to drive. Some road construction going on here. Some standing water there, and it's a bit muddy here. Luckily not much traffic today. At least both lanes are open here on this part of the road. Lots of standing water there. But it seems like it is possible to go through there. I'm happy I don't have to do it. Neither did this car. He didn't want to drive down there. That's one way to do it. Some does it and some does it not. So now it's some kind of traffic jam here. Well, they should have some traffic enforcers that tell people where to go. Luckily we have a bike, so we could manage to get past there. It would be harder further up the road if they keep on driving on this side of the road. But I agree, the road is really bad on that side of the road, so I might have done the same actually. Is that a Hello Kitty house we see here on the right? That is nothing I have ever seen back home in Sweden before. It just started to rain again. Started to rain pretty fast and pretty heavy, so we stopped and put on our raincoats. Yeah, that's nice. A big drop in the middle of the camera. That's annoying. I try to keep an eye on the screen on the GoPro to see if there is something on the lens, but it's hard to see actually because the screen is pretty small and yeah, you have the road to watch and everything. Finally. That took some time before I realized there was stuff on the lens. Didn't help that much, I must say. No heavy rain here. Mostly annoying to have the raincoat on, actually. So we were contemplating on removing it. But every time we said let's stop and remove it, it started to rain a little bit more. So yeah, we kept it on for a little while. Here again to the right, you can see they have killed off some grass there with the weed killer and put up some signs on what kind of weed killer they have used to drum up some business. So here we have two guys on a bike without helmets. There we have a police car. Does anybody care? Nobody cares. So this is the town of President Roxas. First time for us to be here. Out for some Sunday driving, this guy. Hello, can I pass, please? Very busy here today. annoying water drops on the camera here. Fortunately, I was too busy navigating traffic to notice. A whole family of 4 on the bike in front of us here. As usual in the Philippines, nobody gets left behind. We have a daughter, mother, smaller kid in between, and the dad in front. Can count the legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Seems like the rain is letting up. Let's hope. Here we have how the cars do overtaking here. Just flash your headlights and expect me to move over. So this behavior makes it even worse for us as drivers. If you want to do some sightseeing, look a little bit to your left or a little bit to your right. The next second you watch in front again and you're on a collision course with a car that flashed its headlights and supposed you was going to move, and I didn't. So yeah, I have driven the same route many times before, not this one but other ones, and every time I see something new because I am very focused on the road, which is a good thing I guess, but you miss out of some of the scenery. Like here we have nice mountains in the background and some sugar canes and everything, but when you drive, not much of it you actually register. So it's even nice for me to watch these videos and see how it really looked where we were driving. Here we have a really old school jeepney. I like that kind of jeepneys. They're kind of extra cool, I would say. more road construction. Seems like it is road widening going on here. Here there actually is a police checkpoint. I think it is because of the barangay elections. Really nice scenery around this area. Lots of green stuff and mountains and everything. We actually stopped here to take some pictures of, you can't quite see it here on the video. I will see if I have some pictures I could put in here of the huge Virgin Mary on top of the mountain to the left. So we stopped here and removed our raincoats and took some pictures. So this is the Agtalin Shrine. That is a 80-feet statue of Mother Mary or Virgin Mary. That is about 26 meters. It was constructed in 1991 and finished in 1993. That's the biggest one in the Philippines. We consider taking the 185 steps up there, but I have heard that it might be a kind of muddy and such after all the rain. So we skipped it and just kept on going towards home. So we are on our way again, and we were hoping for no more rain, but that was a hope in vain, because it was more rain coming our way, even though it looks nice now with nice white clouds and some blue skies. However, later this day I experienced the worst weather I ever had when I was driving. Hard winds and heavy rains, but that is not in this video. That will come a few videos down the road later. During this slow ride along the road here, we were talking about, are we going to visit, are we not going to visit? We did some Googling and stuff like that, but finally we decided to not go, since there had been that heavy rains. And I have seen one video on YouTube before about this shrine, and it was really muddy, so we skipped it. We even stopped here to have another discussion about it before we got too far away. But we decided not to go there. We can do that another time when there has been heavy rains going on. So we just continue our drive. If anybody has been there and have checked it out and think it is worth a visit, please let us know in the comments. Here to the left we have another one of those mobile rice mills that goes around to the smaller farmers to help them mill the rice. Seems like they really needed to pee there. What is this? Another Hello Kitty house? 2 houses on the same day? I can't take it anymore. It is more fun in the Philippines. Huge load on this little truck. Here to the right we have a cemetery just beside the road. And some barangay campaigning going on. So this is part of the town of Pilar. Again, I don't know if it's the right pronunciation, but the town of Pilar. So here in front of us we can see Balisong Hills. Balisong. I don't know as usual. It was really nice scenery, so we had to stop here and take a few pictures. I will put them in here so you can see as well. Of course, it's much more beautiful in real life, but I hope you can get a sense of what we are seeing here. It's really nice, and it was a nice to stop and stretch our legs as well. So let's continue our drive. Now I see a sign that says Balisong Hills to the left. So perhaps the one we did take some photos of is not Balisong Hills? Is it part of it? I don't know. I did some Googling and someone else has taken almost the same pictures as I did and tagged it as Balisong Hills. So if anybody knows, you can post your comment down below and so I know for until next time. Did we just get some raindrops? There's a lot of rain going on this trip, that's for sure. Yeah, it was a really nice scenery here with all the mountains and hills. Really nice. It was a really nice drive in general, except from the rain, of course. But this part is really nice. I can highly recommend a trip here if you're in the area. Here again to the right, there is some small signs saying mower. Another weed killer that have killed off some grass and stuff there to show them the efficiency of their brand. Really nice view here over the mountains. Another dog who owns the road here. So what's going on here? Just a little friendly chat. Another dog crossing the road. That's a really dark cloud to the left there. Water buffaloes. I don't think that truck has been moving recently. Nice, smooth, newly paved road. Always nice. Nice church to the right there as well. two-way left-hand traffic on the right lane going on there. Another task force for the African swine fever. As usual, I don't see people there or they're stopping anyone, but some barangays still have that going on. So this is the town of Balasan or Balasan. I don't know, and I apologize if I'm butchering some names here, but I'm trying to learn. It's a busy Sunday here as well. I don't know if it has to do with the upcoming election, or it is like this every Sunday, because this is my first time here. Green truck coming up here, full of people in the back, with umbrellas and everything. Really busy, I must say. As I said in the latest video, today we're using Google Maps and following it to the letter. and it told me to take a right up here down some small barangay road, and I did it because being behind that truck is not that fun, so we can check this out. You could just keep going straight and then you will end up on the same road that we will do later here, but I thought this was more fun to take this way, and Google Maps said this was the fastest way. I'm not so sure because there was some speed bumps and everything on this road, but yeah, now we are here. These smaller country roads is sometimes, or more often actually, better quality than the big roads. I guess it is because there's not that much heavy trucks and not that much traffic on them, so they keep together much better. Just the wrong size of this speed bump. It actually caught my side stand. I think they all did on this road. Really got that multicap flying down the street here. I think those multicaps is a 3-cylinder engine. we're coming up to the main road again. I don't know if this was faster, but it was more fun, that's for sure. Once again, the skies are bluish and nice white clouds, looking promising, but unfortunately it was not. It was going to be real heavy rains later on this trip. From all that traffic in the town to almost no traffic out here, it's a big difference. There is a dog that isn't bothered by anything. So what's going on here? It's just a truck entering the road from a side street. But you never know. A few videos back we saw a truck that had parked across the street just to unload or load stuff from a store on the side of the road. So you never know. once again, we have really nice scenery around us here. We felt the need for some drinks and some snacks by now, and it was time to change the battery in our GoPro anyways. So we found a little place here to the left, and just as I was turning the bike around to get to it, the GoPro died. So we will end the video here. And for everyone who has watched, thank you very much, and please like and subscribe, and have a nice day, and let's see each other in the next video. Bye for now.